Good morning to our candidate. You may now take your seats. A pleasant morning to all, and welcome to the second part of our program, the clinical culmination of San Pablo Colleges College of Nursing academic year 2021-2022. It gives us immense pleasure to be able to celebrate this significant ceremony in person with all of you after experiencing a pandemic outbreak. To begin the ceremony, coordinator, Professor Melchor Felipe Q. Salvosa. Please rise.
kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, pero sa sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, suya ka lang mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagalang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong pagaw, may hinagang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang lang katawan mo'y tagumpay na naghihilig, ang bituin at araw niyang kailan ang kanyang titinig. Lumalang araw ng wala pasinta, buhay ng isang tinig mo. Ang inigaya ng may marami, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you, Prof. Salvosa. You may now take your seats. This ceremony will not be completed without hearing an inspirational message from our remarkable guest speaker. May I call on the Level 2 Chairman, Professor Cecilia C. Lara, to introduce our guest speaker for his inspirational message.
23 units of professional education courses. He finished his doctorate in educational leadership in 2018 at the top of his class, garnering a perfect score in his dissertation. Currently, he handles general and social science courses and a research course for the collegiate level, while extending his network in the field of education and different graduate schools handling educational management and leadership courses, and also advanced methods in research. He is an esteemed program accreditor of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing under the Association of Local Colleges and Universities Commission on Accreditation since 2018. He also presented research in local, regional, national, and international fora and colloquiums. He won Best Presenter in Research and Statistics Forum organized by DOST and NEDA in the year 2016. Adding to his award, he is recognized as Most Distinguished Alumni in 2017 of his alma mater, STI Colleges of Luzon Incorporated, a champion for HIV AIDS advocacy at the national level from the Second Ripple Award organized by NGOs. He was the former Technology and Transfer Unit Head under the Office of Research and Innovation and is now promoted to Vice President for Extension and Linkages at the Department of Arts and Sciences of the City College of Calamba, a public servant and a proud Filipino. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pride College of Nursing to deliver his inspirational message. Let us all welcome Dr. Mark Lester F. Quintana.
You may take your seats. Thank you very much for the generous introduction. It was so good. Everything you mentioned were true, but for a moment, I forgot that was me. Thank you, Professor Rosicilia C. Lara. But today, I would like to be called simply by my name. I'm more comfortable to be addressed as Sir Mac. Ladies and gentlemen, outstandingly esteemed college officials, headed by the college president, Dr. Maria Socorro M. Iyala, the Vice President for Administrative Affairs and Human Resources Director, Professor Carmela Maria Cielito M. Iyala, the Vice President for Financial Affairs, Mrs. Rita M. Iyala, and the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jocelyn Baradas, to the different college deans, most especially our own, Dean Rommel A. Malihan of the College of Nursing and School of Midwifery, college officials, most especially the remarkably laureled professors and faculty members, respectable parents, and our dear graduating nursing students, a pleasant morning to all of you. Beloved student nurses, let me convey my sincerest congratulations to each of you for successfully acquiring essential clinical expertise in the field of nursing. You are considered a pandemic batch, and I am sure that it took you extra efforts to come this far. Your years of sleepless nights, sacrifices, and hard work, amplified by COVID-19, have paved the way for your triumph today. Palakpakan naman kayo dyan. 15 years ago, tama ba yung math ko? Yeah, it was 15. I was on your side of the venue, seated anxiously, waiting to receive my recognition for clinical graduation. Listening intently to the guest speaker, admiring how he was able to deliver that speech with such conviction and pride. Who would have imagined that I would be given a chance to share my own story of travels and humble triumphs 15 years later? This is much more meaningful to me as it is to you. No matter what direction your life takes you in the future, you will have a special spot in your heart for this place and for this moment. When you get to my age, you will realize that even that uncomfortable feeling of your mabanas na gala uniform, yung mga hapit na buknay and bunheads, and yung malikot mong katabi, all those will serve as one of the most fulfilling memories you'll forever hold dearly. This is how I feel now. I mentioned a while ago that I prefer to be called by simply Sir Mac. Not only because it is easier to remember, but more significantly, because of the simple message I would like to inspire you with. Among all the throngs of questions you were able to answer in your academic life, I bet this one will give you a minute to really think hard. Please ask yourselves, what is the meaning behind my name? You've been given a name by your proud parents here, right? Maybe to your liking, or maybe not. In your elementary days, most likely, the name got twisted or somehow earned another definition, like Utoy, Ineng, Patrice, Marco Polo, or even Goryo. May mas makukulit pa ba kayong naiisip? During high school, you could have redeemed that funny and nasty name, baptized by your harsh classmates, and turned it into a cooler sounding names like Arbs, Junski, or my high school alias Kintz, short for my surname Quintana. Whatever that name is, it could have evolved and become more like you, since high school is the time for self-discovery. Whatever that name is, and upon entering your college life, you have somehow established that name, somehow made it popular to a few or to many, and somehow have developed a more profound definition to it. Today, as you exit the doors of academic threshold, please look forward. How would you want that name to sound? As for me, the story behind Sir Mac and the journey to find its hopeful definition was not easy. Same as you, I know. Allow me to share a glimpse of my colorful voyage called life. I grew up in San Pablo City, Santi as we nicknamed it, right? Home is defined as a growing up in a household run by a loving mother who wore the mask of Maleficent when she found out I came home with a 98 and not 100, bearing two mistakes from forgetting that stomata and lenticels are the breathing organs of plants in Science 4. The father figure in my home was only strongly present in my heart and core then, since he was working overseas. Yet, he was able to imprint upon me and my younger brother the values of integrity and righteousness. Like most of you here, me and my brother were raised to believe that we can conquer anything as long as we put our hearts and minds to it without neglecting the fact that everything comes to us by God's grace. And we were taught that it is our responsibility to make something good out of that grace. I was privileged to be enrolled in private schools. Elementary days in Escuela de Valle Verde were ambiguously joyful as the highlights were mostly captured in frisky play and achieving tiny milestones. High school seemed normal, if normal meant balancing between being square and being cool. To tell you honestly, I was not even in the pilot section at Laguna College. Nonetheless, that didn't matter. I was given fair opportunities to excel in my own right. Plus, the perks of not being included in the pilot section gave a leeway for me to enjoy hanging out with cooler and more good-looking groupies. Ba't nga ganon? Madalas mas pogi at mas magaganda tayong mga average kaysa sa mga sip-sip sa teacher. Right? Kidding aside, that part of my life taught me the importance of making good choices. Kasi nga, it's cool to cut classes, but still it's not right. And most of the time, the price you have to pay for trying to be cool is costly. So that is me realizing and accepting early on the truth about life that if it's wrong, it's wrong. Realizing that fact, I initially entered college at San Pablo Colleges. I was ready, eager, and able to attain my graduate status in no haste. After college, optimistic and aided by a great desire to achieve a better fortune, I went to the United States in the state of California. Life in the US made me see the world in a wider spectrum. Lamentably, speckled with dust of realities along with a shower of silver confetti. So much like the paradox of the shiny material world engulfed in a hidden dilemma. As a nurse, I realized that the world needs proper care. I was faced with the radical truths of what can turn this beautiful world into a wasteland. Hence, the calling for me to serve deeply aroused my spirit. I decided to come home, take up further studies, which allow me to reach accessible and far-flung platforms. This drove me to take up another degree in education, finished my master's, and now with the grace of God, obtained a doctorate in educational leadership degree. All for this, to be an educator who values integrity towards excellence, fueled by competence, commitment, and character. I recognize the truth that this is not merely the endpoint, but rather the beginning. For a noble cause to influence and try to transform and hopefully elevate lives means hard work and genuine service anchored on selfless sacrifice. This is my dream. This has now given birth to a new meaning for my name, Sir Mac. I am humbly sharing with you what I was able to see in each learning curve that God permitted me to take. SIRMAC. S for struggles turned into success. My dear students, glory doesn't look like glory when it is yet to come. It looks like suffering, trials, and tribulations. Graduating from college promises more success. So you deserve to clap for yourselves for being able to hold on to this promise. Give yourselves a resounding round of applause. Parang hindi kayo excited gumraduate sa palakpak nyo. Letter I for inspiration. Inspiration abounds from our hearts, from Almighty God, from our parents, our loved ones, our children, and hopefully in the future, from the people that we will serve later on. Inspiration should be matched with perspiration for a dream to become reality. Letter R, reality. Realities of life and accepting the truth that surrounds it can make us good storytellers of our time for the next generations to follow. Letter M for meaning. Please say this to the person to your right. How do we put meaning to the essence of our existence? This is a good question that we should ask ourselves well, because to find meaning is to live fully. So wait, what letter are we in now? A, very good. A for acceptance. Accept yourself as you are. Accept life's challenges. Accept even things that cost you pain. We have to go back to those places where we've been hurt to find that there is a God who has always been there. God could be the face of your parent in time of your down moment, a friend, a loved one, or even a stranger. Accept that you are human and that we humans need to depend upon each other to coexist and make things possible. Acceptance will teach us the mother of all virtues, which is humility. And letter C for courage. Courage always to do what is right. Courage always to do what is needed. Courage always to brave the storms. Courage always to conquer our fears. And courage always to face each day with light in our hearts. I understand that in time, you will be able to define your names in more insightful ways than mine. Remember, student nurses, that the accolades we can attach to our names bear no truth than what this world can truly mean. I had an unquenchable thirst for that dream to come true. So I picked up myself and got down to business. I told myself that not another day should be put to waste. I could not afford to lose another day. Today was all I had, so I had to make it count. I made sure that every day brought me closer to the fulfillment of my dream. They say YOLO, right? You only live once. I say your dreams require more urgent attention as you only have today. Today is all you have, my friends. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The sooner you realize that, the better. I want you to start your day with an I will and end it with an I sure did. Let me echo some excerpts from the message of our Vice President, Maria Leonor Robredo, in her speech during Philippine Science High School graduation last June 11, 2022. And I quote, "Sa mga pagkakataong ganito, tandaan na tungkulin ninyong ipaglaban ang makatwiran dahil sinasanay kayo sa mataas na antas ng pagkamulat. Tungkulin ninyong tumindig, tumawid sa kapwa at ipadama sa kanilang may iisang katotohanan tayong pinagsasaluhan. Kung may mali, kung may di makatwiran, kayo ang inaasahang makakita at mangunguna sa pagtutuwid nito. Ito ang panawagan na ang kakayahan itutok sa kapakanan ng kapwa, lalo na sa kapwa Pilipino. Maraming mahuhusay at matatalinong tao ang tumutugon kapag tinatawag na maglingkod, pero ang hamon sa inyo, huwag nang hintayin pang matawag. Kayo na mismo ang maghanap ng landas, tumukoy ng mga puwang na dapat punan, at tumungo sa laylayan at doon maglingkod. End of quote. I have given up a promising nursing career in the United States. Umuwi sa mahal kong Pilipinas upang magsilbi at maging tagapagpanday sa mga kabataang mahihirap ngunit gustong makapag-aral. I will always be committed to serve the financially challenged but deserving students at maging instrumento at kaagapay nila sa pag-abot ng kanilang mga pangarap. Tinalikuran ko po ang $80 per hour na sahod ko in 2010 para pagsilbihan kayong mga kabataan. Sa huli, hindi laging pera at material na bagay lamang ang tuusan at basihan ng pagiging matagumpay. Gaya ko, I may not earn as much compared when I was in the US, but seeing my students achieve their goals and dreams and being part of it is truly priceless. Walang halaga ang makakapantay sa sarap sa pakiramdam ng isang guro na makitang ang minsan mong tinuruan ay may mayabong, may magandang disposisyon at may masaganang buhay. Congratulations to our dear nursing graduates and their families, and to the educators and proponents of this academic institution. Marami pong salamat. Ako po si Mac, isang nurse, isang edukador, isang administrador, isang public servant, and will always be a proud Filipino. Make your dreams happen to the greater glory of God. Padayon at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Please be seated, and thank you, Dr. Quintana, for that inspiring message and words of encouragement. Truly, we will face many things in life, but we can courage, positivity, and enthusiasm as we have the forgiveness. At this moment, may I request the presence of our guest speaker, Dr. Mark Lester M. Quintana, on stage, together with the college president, Dr. Maria Socorro Estrada, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Josephine A.C. Baradas, the Dean of the College of Nursing, Dean Roman A. Malihan, the Clinical Coordinator, Professor Melchor Felipe Quizon-Cosa, and the Level 4 Chairman, Professor Dodi A. Dichoso, to award the Certificate of Appreciation to our guest speaker. Pablo Colleges College of Nursing Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Dr. Mark Lester F. Quintana, guest speaker, in recognition of his efforts in motivating, inspiring, and encouraging student nurses during the clinical culmination, which greatly contributed to the success of this event. Given this generous day of June in the year of our Lord 2022, at the President's Hall of St. Pablo Colleges, St. Pablo City, Laguna. Professor Dodi A. Dichoso, Level 4 Chairman. Professor Melchor Felipe Quizon-Cosa, Clinical Coordinator. Dean Roman A. Malihan, the Dean of the College of Nursing. Dr. Josephine A.C. Baradas, Vice President for Academic Affairs. And Dr. Maria Socorro Estrada, our College President. Thank you, and let's give Dr. Quintana another warm round of applause. talent. A nurse pinning ceremony honors and celebrates the graduates' tenacity and deep passion for helping others. It also symbolizes the graduates' achievement of completing the educational requirements and marks their transition into the nursing profession. To preside the pinning ceremony, may I invite on stage once again the college president, Dr. Maria Socorro M. Iala, the Dean of the College of Nursing, Dean Romel A. Malihan, the Level 3 Chairman, Professor Heidi D. Abias, to be assisted by one of our clinical instructors, Mr. Marlon A. Lizardo. And to present the candidates, I would like to call the
Darin May Riza R. Gatchalian Aliana Janil R. Gatchalian Genevieve Ivy B. Haron Christine Claire E. Lakno Mary Jane R. Lalangan Renaline. Marasigan Nina May R. Oliva Camila Rachel M. Orbita Joey Ann T. Ortega Hershey Ann H. Ortega Vanessa A. Pangilinan Maria Alexandria C. Reyes Rica May B. Soriano Mary J. A.
Congratulations to our graduates and thank you to our college president, Dr. Maria Socorro M. Iyala, to the Dean of the College of Nursing, Dean Rommel A. Malihan, to Professor Heidi D. Abias, Mr. Marlon Lizardo, and Professor Dodi A. Dichoso. At this point in time, may I call on the Level 1 Chairman, Professor Mariven Pavino, for the Nightingale's Pledge.
Solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs to my knowledge in the practice of my profession. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. So help me God. Congratulations.
Candidates, please be seated. Thank you, Professor Pavino.
Let you know, make me know that so glad that I have you. You love me so. Now all is right. I'll always thank you. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for the love you gave to me. I'm glowing inside with your love shining through. Thank you for everything you do. I'm glowing inside because of you. Remember, my glowing is because of those tears you gave, and each day I thank you for the glow and thank you for the joy. Thank you for the love you gave to me. Glowing inside with your love shining through. Thank you for everything you do. I'm glowing inside because of you. Who knows what tomorrow brings? My glowing wings can make me fly. I live and I watch the sky. Because of you, I soar up high. I must thank you for the glow and thank you for the joy. Thank you for the love you gave. I'm glowing inside with your love shining through. Thank you for everything you do. I'm glowing inside because of you.
A big round of applause to our candidates. Congratulations. All right, everyone, please settle down. At this point, from our respected Dean of the College of Nursing, Dean Romel A. Marihan.
Good morning, SPCians. Good morning, SPCians. Congratulations in advance, ha? As the Dean of the College of Nursing, it is both an humbling experience from yours truly and an immense responsibility for the people behind the curtains to certainly make this occasion a memorable one for all of us. Allow me to mention three wonderful affirmations for these memorable occasions. First, to the administrators and the academic community of the San Pablo Colleges. with the purpose to be the vessel of knowledge, love, and hope, transcended through its mission and vision. Maraming salamat po. Second, to our student nurses, with your gentle spirits, may I offer you this wisdom. Hold on to your dreams to become a registered nurse, for you are bound to make a difference as a Specian professional nurse. Let's claim that. Third and final, to the parents and guardians, allow me to express my deep gratitude and gratefulness for allowing us to take the responsibility and be part of giving your sons and daughters the knowledge and the wisdom you seek. Now, may I request our student nurses to stand together with the faculty. Kindly face your beloved parents and guardians together with the faculty as well. And offer them a resounding applause. Thank you. Congratulations.
Let's be seated.
Again, congratulations. We know that their success is truly your victory. Again, thank you for entrusting your children to us as a caring community. We shall live today in building a strong village to raise your children ready for tomorrow. To God be the glory. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, Dean Romel Malihan. So this ceremony has come to its conclusion. On behalf of the College of Nursing, we appreciate and acknowledge your presence to be with us in this celebration. Congratulations to our future SPCN nurses. This has been your Master of Ceremony, Ms. Clarice Dane Malihan. Until the next clinical culmination. And to close our festivity, let us all stand for the SPC March to be preceded by the recessional.